Shall we start here? Fine. Shall we close this window? Hand raise it. Okay. So where we are? In class. Hurried about recording. Okay. So as we discussed yesterday, we are going to do a backup session the second time. Okay. So yesterday I just given you like only the theoretical part, right? Okay, like because so many people will have a confusions like what exactly the Salesforce is doing. Okay, we came to know that. Okay, we came to know that Salesforce will store only the data. Okay, either it stores qualified data or how you are representing the stored data to your customers. It's always depends, right? It always depends upon your business perspective point. Okay, so now when you consider, now let's go technically. Like when you log into the Salesforce, okay, as I said two versions will be there, two interfaces will be there. So one is classic part. You can see the classic part like this. Okay, this is related to your desktop kind of stuff. Okay, you cannot open such kind of a thing
Cotton, bro.
mobile. Okay,
Rose.
yeah. So problems with online. Okay, no problem. Okay. See, Salesforce having how many interfaces? Two interfaces. One is classic, and another one is lightning stuff. Classic is meant for desktop based. That means I can open the classic. I can open, no problem. So I can open the classic only on the desktop browser. Okay, if you're trying to open that into the mobile always comes with an application first. Okay, so you can find the application like Salesforce on mobile app. Okay, Salesforce on mobile app. You can also install that mobile app and you can give your login credentials. You can see the same data. Okay, you can see the lightning experience there, not a classic. Clear? But if you see in the mobile browser, there is a mobile browser also there, right? Mobile browsers, Chrome. Okay, so you can open Salesforce application on mobile browser. Then you can see the classic part. You understand the variation? I showed two variations. Mobile app is different. In the mobile app, you cannot see this classic part. Okay, you can only see the lightning stuff. But when goes for the mobile browser, you can see lightning as well as classic. Okay, let's come back to the classic first, then we'll go on to the lightning. See, when you log into the Salesforce for the first time, okay, when you sign up, you will get this URL. Okay, so when you're doing sign up, it will ask the company name, right? If you give the company name, the same company name will become as a domain address. In the old versions, actually, we need to explicitly create the domain. But right now, Salesforce will automatically creates a domain and it will give it. Okay, again, we'll check about these domains when you're discussing about the domain management. Okay, where we have very much importance with the domain management because all your lightning stuff is belongs to this domain. Okay, we'll come that one later. First, let me switch to the classic part. Right. So if you see this one, what we can call this one? Logo. We can call it as logo, app logo. Okay. You can change this app logo. Okay. It's saying the version actually, 21 version. Okay. And what is this here? Global search bar. What you can search here? Records. Let us say I have a records of customer. So what is a record? The IBM. If I type here IBM, see, I can see those records. Not only the account, it shows all the object related information. If it find, it can show it. Shortcut way. What is this option? You can switch to the Lightning stuff. This is a username. This is a setup. So this is very, very important for you. So this setup option will never be enabled for end users. Remember it. Okay. Because if you give these options to the end user, what happens is the end user can see your metadata. They can modify your metadata. They can create the metadata. So let us say, for example, when I click on setup, okay, see, I can see this stuff actually. See, I can manipulate all this stuff. I can enhance that. I can customize this, right? Right, because I have an option of a setup. So for end users, we are skipping this option. We are hiding this option. Got a point? What I'm trying to say. So you created applications, you created objects, fields, record types, and page notes only because of you enabled this setup. If you don't have this one, nothing you can create. Then what you do? Only usage of metadata. Based on that metadata, you will create the data. Data means records. Clear? What do you mean by this? App name. Okay. So when I click on this, it shows so many apps. Wherever you want, you can choose it. Here, if you observe this, this is the App Exchange. Do you know about App Exchange? No? Okay. Do you know about Google Play Store? Yeah. And do you know about App Exchange? No? Do you know Google Play Store? App Store, right? What you can do? You can install the application. Let's say, for example, I have a mobile here. Okay. Okay. Got it? I have a mobile. Now, I'm using some documents. Okay. I want document to be, or else I have a PDF file. I want to view the PDF file in my mobile, right? So what should I do? I have to install the Adobe PDF application so that I can view it. Cam scanners, you know, right? Similarly, Facebook applications, whatever it may be, Instagram, right? I want to use in my mobile. Similarly, okay, what they're doing, they're giving additional access to your application. Android is a platform. Android is an operating system. Got it? What I'm trying to say. Android is an operating system. On that operating system platform, you're installing the third-party applications, right? Isn't it or not? Okay, those are giving the flexibility for you. Similarly, Salesforce is a platform, right? There you are creating your applications, right? Similarly, if you want to use other party, third-party applications, which is suitable to your business, then you have to be install your applications. We can call it as managed package or unmanaged packages. Maybe it is might be it is a package. Got it? So you come here, click on this. Have you heard about DocuSign? DocuSign. Sign on. PUBG. Right? See, you can see these are the applications. You can find so many applications here. Okay, you can find so many applications. So these will use a flexibility for us. Let us say I have some functionality. Imagine I have a functionality. I have a contract PDF file in my Salesforce. Okay, I want to send that PDF file to my customer. My customer has to sign it digitally and send it back to me. This is the requirement. You understood? To make such kind of a requirement, I have to develop the code from scratch. But there are some third-party applications that are available inside a Salesforce. You can simply install it into your Salesforce application. You can configure it and you can send that document. The customer will signature and that will come back and store inside your Salesforce. So for that, we will pay it. Got it? So no need to develop. So customers will never go every time for a customization here. Okay. If there is an application available in the market, simply they use it. Okay, they go for a paid version. So there are some free versions will be there, paid versions will be there. Now you got clarity what exactly the App Exchange. If people ask you, you have to say that. Remember?
Yes, Srikanth.
Yeah, tell me.
that app exchange should we should create, or else is it just Salesforce given?
App Exchange is a platform given by the Salesforce. If I have a basic idea, okay, I can develop my application. I can give it as a package. So the people who are using the Salesforce, they can use my package.
Okay, that is
Exactly. Let's you consider about Android here. Okay, so I just developed a Dream11 application. Okay, right? So many users are there for the Dream11, right? So I developed a Dream11 application and I uploaded into the Google Play Store. What generally people, if they have a requirement, definitely they download my application, they use it. Similarly, inside a Salesforce. Got it? Yeah.
okay.
ఇక్కడ కనిపిస్తుంది. If it is app, it will come here. Okay. Install package and option.
Integrate.
Chala చేయాలి. Okay. So this is the install packages. So right now it is connected. It's Salesforce connected apps. Okay, by default. So similarly, you can download and you can install in your application. You try it for today download installation. Okay. So we'll see later, like how to create a package and how we can upload into the app exchange. We'll see that later. Now coming back, what we can call this one? Tab bar. This is a tab bar. You can see the tabs. So when you click on drop down here, see, click on plus mark here, you can see all these are nothing but the tabs. So generally people ask the question, why do we require a tab? Simply there is an object here. We know that object, the importance of object, right? It stores the data. Either I can store the data from the back end or from the front end. If you're creating data from the front end, definitely you need a tab. How end user is using it? Let's say, for example, see, I created this coupon code object. Coupon codes, you know coupon codes, right? For discounts, right? So similarly, I have a coupon codes. Okay. Now my end user has to create the coupon code data inside a Salesforce. End user, my sales rep has to create it. How can I give object to him? I cannot give object directly to him, right? So I need to create a tab. So what my end user will do, he will click on this tab. Go here, click on new. And he fill the data. Clear? So did you get a clarity why we are having these tabs? Bring the object to the foreground so that end users can access those objects. Clear? Similarly, see, there is a one variation in the classic and the experience, Lightning experience, that is a home tab. Whatever the application you go, home tab is a common. Home tab is a common. Common means for every application, there will be a home tab by default, and you can see the same functionalities. But when you go to the Lightning experience, by default, there will be a home tab. But you can show the variation of the components what are available on the home. Got clarity? But how to show the variation, we'll see in the next coming session, not today. But you just maintain an observation. What is the difference between classic and Lightning experiences? One of the differences, home tab. For all the applications, let's say for example, here I'm having like 10 applications. For all 10 applications, home tab is a common. Common అంటే ఇక్కడ ఉంది కదా కామన్ అనుకుంటారు కాదు ఇందులో ఉన్న ఫీచర్స్ రైట్ ఈ క్యాలెండర్ కానీ ఐటమ్స్ టు అప్ కానీ రైట్ ఇది కామన్ అన్నమాట ప్రతి అప్లికేషన్ కి క్లాస్ అదే లైట్నింగ్ వెళ్ళారు అనుకోండి you can show the variation. I can show the dashboards, I can show so many things, right? I can show the variation between application to the application. The home tab will be varying in the Lightning experience, application to the application. Remember this one. Guttundaya? Yeah. No limit. That's why you can see the plus. Yeah, you can. So like, let's say for example, in the organization, you can create 500 objects. So you can create 500 tabs. That's it. So if you want, Hmm. So hidden means like, for example, see, tab default off will be there. Default off means you can see the tabs, not onto the application directly. So these are the tabs which is by default accessible to an application. Okay, that's why you can see it here. Okay, these are the tabs which is visible, okay, but not directly visible to the application. Okay, tab hidden means even you cannot see the tab on here or also here. That means object will be available, but tab is hidden for you. That means you can access the object only from the backend, not from the front end. That's what the meaning of tab hidden. Tab hidden. If I give a tab hidden for your profile, so you will never create a record from the front end. By just clicking on the tab, clicking on the new button, there is no such kind of function. There are three options will be there: default on, default off, tab hidden. If you remember, right? Default off means it will off for the application, but it will be available for the user. Default on means it will be available for the application base onto the tab bar. Tab hidden means nothing. You cannot see. Right. So I want to know like how many tabs I can create. Okay, it's always based on the limitation of your objects. Here you can come here, click on system overview. Let me check. Can I? What is this? Your custom objects. How many? 400 we can create. How many we can create? 400. So that means 400 tabs I can create. Clear? Yeah. Coming back. Okay. So now when I click on this Campions tab, okay, I can see the Campion landing page. So what we can call this one? This is nothing but a list view. So when I click on go, it will show all the Campions what are available in my organization. Okay. So you can create your own list views as well. List view means it can filterize the data. Let's say I have thousands of data here. I want to know like today created Campions. So I will come here and I will create a list. I guess I created already. Let me check. Okay. So let me create list view. Now I'm filtering today contacts. So all contacts. How can I filterize here? Today contacts means it's based on the created date, right? Created date equal to today. Right? Visibility to me all users, Same. So how many contacts are created today? 0. But when I click on here all contacts, it shows all the contacts. 28 contacts are there. So now let me create a new contact. You know how to create a record, right? So when you click on the tab, okay, you can see these are nothing but a fields. These are nothing but a data what you're going to be enter. Here, now clicking on the save. So contact has been saved successfully, right? So what we can call this one? This is a feed view. This is a feed view. You can hide it. What we can call this one? Detail section. What is that? Detail section. What we can call this one? Related list. Yeah, related list. So now when I click on contacts tab, going to my list view, today's contact. So this is the contact which I created today. Clear? Any doubts? Now let's coming back. See, there are two things are there inside a cell. One is standard, another one is custom. Standard means given by Salesforce. Custom means what we are creating. Okay. So what we are extending the Salesforce functionality somebody always comes and tries a custom. Custom always will be like double underscore C. What is it? Double underscore C. Now, if you come here, so as we discussed yesterday, we have first what? This diagram is very important when you are learning. Application. Not only the Salesforce here. You consider whatever the application is there. First application will be there. In that application, tabs will be there. You consider these at wait. Browse. ये తీసాను మౌస్ తీసాను లేదా కీబోర్డ్ తీసాను right. See, these are nothing but a tab. On tab, what you will have here? Objects. Exactly. Object. In object, you will have a record. Record. This diagram is very, very important. Because people will get a question. Because I created multiple applications. So I have a multiple tabs. Okay, let's say for example. What is this? What tab? Customer means generally is an account. Account is using for SMB sales app. The account is also using for a sales app. That means everything is separate. Based on your requirement, you are clubbing, right? An object can be visible to multiple applications. Remember it. Clear? Right. Now let's think about this records actually. Boss, when I click on contact, just now I created a contact, right? This is a contact, right? This is a data, right? Okay, where this data stored? In your local machine? No. There? Somewhere in the server. Okay. But how can I get the, how can I open this record? Only based on this record ID. How many digits you have? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Like it's a
Classic.
okay, good. Fine. See, so whenever the record has been committed in the database, okay, you will get 15 digit or 18 digit ID. Okay. So based on this ID, I can find my record. Let's say, for example, I am on the setup, right? But I have an ID in my hand. Click this one, enter. Clear? You got the things, right? Simple or difficult? Very difficult, right? Huh? Now. నువ్వు గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాల్సిన ఏంటో తెలుసా? అరే ఇది పెరుగుతుందని అట్లా నువ్వు గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాల్సింది ఈ ఫస్ట్ 3 digits. 003 means 1 times. Super. 001 means 001. Account. See, 001 is account. 006 for opportunity, like that. Okay. Even for your custom object also we have. Shopping mall. See, A03 screens, A04 specifically for your organization. Okay. Now we know how to create a record, right? Simple or difficult? Simple. Do you know how to delete a record? Have you tried? This is a record. You open this record. You click on delete button. What happens?
It will be stored in this.
Yeah, record will be deleted, but it is available in the reset field. After some certain days, the record will be deleted. So there is an option for you to undelete as well. Undelete means it's a kind of a restore operation. So the record has been restored. Okay. Now you got the navigation part. Now you people know how to access the application, how to access the tabs, how to create the record, how to delete the record, how to update the record, how to undelete the record. Simple, right? So no need to put your brains. Okay. Just go and access the application, what is available here. Now look, going back to the Lightning experience. So many things are there in the Lightning. So this is nothing but a logo, and these are nothing but a tabs, and this is nothing but an app launcher. What is that? App launcher. Just click on this. What is this? App launcher. You can launch your applications. You can see all your tabs what are available. Clear? Now let's say, for example, these are the contacts.